Okay, so I'm going to say hey to everybody in the chat room. Anybody that wants to ask questions during this show, please post it in the chat. And note that there's about a 15-second delay we figured out. And right about now in my world, you guys are getting to see your world version of it. And that's part of what I think we'll talk about today, funny enough. The subject for our first season is Flight of the Navigators. And we talked briefly about that last week. But first I want to introduce myself, Julian Wells, and my co-host, Don Murphy.
Good evening, everybody.
And, welcome to this week's airing of the show. We're going to talk about quite a few things. I don't have as much to get into in terms of my personal agenda items, but I think we're going to get a lot more messages coming this time. We did want to cover a few subjects, and Don will remind me what they are when we get around to a good time to share them. I am just going to do another double check and see if we are live. I'm assuming we are. Do you have a browser open to see that we're live, Don?
I have but I'm not showing it live yet. But let me refresh.
Yep.
Oh, there we go. There we go. I see us.
Okay, great. Where do you think we should start?
Well, I think it's a good place to start with what we were talking about, maybe consensus.
Oh, right. So before we were talking briefly about the subject we get about.
Yeah, we had 3 minutes to prepare.
Yeah. One of the things that is very clear is probably one of the biggest confusions in the human population and even in people in the New Age and whatnot, is this place where we're not understanding how we truly relate to each other. We're not sure exactly why we have the relationships or the experiences we do with each other. And that can be devastating for some people when they develop some expectations only for them to be, dashed in a moment and find that, a good relationship is now a sour relationship or something, or a challenging relationship. Because, as much as we have love in our hearts, we still, have a place within us that says we just want everything to work out. We want everybody to get along, And this has been a part of my personal journey with the guides and the individuals that I've done sessions with over the past couple of years. And there's been a couple significant moments where I've basically been told flat out, this is the way it is. And that's part of why I'm sharing my view and my perspective at this time. And when I say perspective, that's a really key word.
Oh, I don't think anybody's hearing us, Julian.
Is that right? Or saying that it's very low?
No, but nobody's hearing us. Or is anybody hearing us?
Well, Crystal's asking and says that my mic is quite quiet.
I'm hearing you loud.
You're hearing me fine, but we want everybody to hear us.
Of course. I've heard you talk a lot.
All right, so I'm going to give it another minute here. My mic moves a little bit closer and see what I'm saying. Unfortunately, you can't test these things.
No, it still says live stream is starting. No, mine says is streaming now, but everybody else is saying it says it's starting soon. But I don't see us moving in the camera.
Well, just to be
Okay, actually, now I'm hearing it.
You able to hear it all right?
Yeah. Yeah, I can't watch the feed because of the time delay, but I refreshed it and started it on my computer, and I was hearing us.
Okay. Going all right, you feel, in terms of, you probably can't check the audio. All right. So with a 15-second delay, anybody just pipe up and let us know if the volume is still not sufficient. So what I was talking about involved almost everything that everybody's looking for right now. Some people are looking for personal sovereignty. They're looking for an awakening. They're looking for um, I'm going to assume that my microphone is just not up to snuff.
Yeah, Crystal just wrote that it needs adjustment.
All right. And I don't know. Point.
So we've created a reality where nobody can hear you.
Is everybody ready to hear this? You think?
Yeah, I don't know. I don't.
Okay. Well, let me tap my settings once more. And so you try saying something.
Hello? Can you hear me?
I can hear you just fine,
Okay.
but
So, but Don's mic sounds great. Julian sounds like he's in a fish bowl. Check mic volume in preferences.
yeah, it's not a Skype call.
Yeah. Yeah. Uh, well, after last week, I got a new microphone, so I'm glad mine sounds good.
Yours sounds good. You take the show for a minute.
Okay.
Actually, he's not going to be able to do that because I just lost my Skype feed. All right, everybody. I'm actually going to pause the show and connect back again in just 1 minute after I feel like I've got my mic sensitivity up. All right, I think I've got this fixed, but it's going to take 15 seconds for me to find out because I'd like the chat room to let us know how it's going. So please, everybody who is tuned in, please do the